While many fear climate change or environmental collapse, the biggest threat to humanity comes from space. Asteroids and comets have reshaped Earth multiple times. 66 million years ago, an asteroid wiped out the dinosaurs and turned the planet into a wasteland for years. Some assume such events are distant concerns, but they're wrong. NASA tracks the most dangerous space rocks, and 4 could strike Earth in the coming decades or centuries, triggering another catastrophe. One such asteroid, 1998-02, was discovered on July 24, 1998, by astronomers in Hawaii's Near-Earth Asteroid Tracking Program. Their mission: to protect Earth by monitoring the skies 24/7. Asteroids and comets often appear unpredictably due to their small size and dim light. However, 1998-02 is one of the largest and brightest, making it easier to track. Its highly eccentric orbit could put it on a collision course one day. At about a mile wide, it's big enough to wipe out an entire nation and trigger global disasters. For context, the asteroid that ended the dinosaur era was 9 miles across. It crashed off Mexico's coast, instantly obliterating everything for thousands of miles. Tidal waves hit Africa and Europe, the Earth's crust cracked open, and earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and toxic smoke reshaped the planet forever. In 2020, 1998-02 made a close approach, but thankfully, it stayed at a safe distance. Scientists and amateur astronomers enjoyed the flyby, capturing detailed images with Puerto Rico's Arecibo Observatory. The asteroid's eerie appearance even sparked jokes. It looked like it was wearing a respirator mask, fitting for the times. These observations helped refine our understanding of its shape and rotation, but one fact remains. Space remains an unpredictable and ever-present danger. Tracking asteroids is a challenging astronomical task that dedicated researchers worldwide take on. These small, fast-moving, and rotating space rocks are tough to observe with telescopes, as many are pitch black, absorbing most sunlight and reflecting little. Some even appear unexpectedly, already dangerously close to Earth. Asteroid 1998-02, for example, passed safely at 6.3 million kilometers on April 28 to 29, 2020. Its closest orbit is about 1.3 million miles from Earth. Since asteroid orbits shift, sometimes drastically, over decades and centuries, they can eventually end up on collision courses. For now, 1998-02 is classified as harmless until at least 2027. Experts believe it could pose a threat only hundreds or thousands of years from now. Zurich astronomer Peter Angelia even managed to capture it in a rare film sequence. So, while this asteroid isn't a concern, what about others with near-Earth orbits? The Pooh scale. To assess asteroid threats, astronomers use the Pooh scale, which factors in impact risk, destruction potential, and time until possible collision. Named after the Italian city of Pooh, where Giuseppe Pei discovered the first asteroid in 1801, the scale assigns values that indicate danger. A negative value means low risk, while 0 or positive means serious trouble. Currently, the top 4 potentially hazardous asteroids are 2975 1950 Da, Polaro value, -1.42, 101,955 Bennu, -1.69, 2000 SG344, -2.84, 2008 JL3, -3.23. While their values remain negative, the risk could change. In recent years, asteroid 2019 briefly reached a positive value and flew by Earth on July 24 to 25, 2019, at just 43,000 meters, only 1/5 the distance to the Moon. At about 300 feet wide, It was a small but dangerously close encounter. So, while 1998-02 is no immediate threat, monitoring asteroids remains crucial to planetary safety. Scientists call these asteroids city killers because they can devastate entire regions and kill thousands. What made this one especially terrifying was that it appeared on observatory radars in Hawaii just a day before its flyby. In these images, a 60-foot wide asteroid is seen over Chelyabinsk, Russia. In February 2013, it seemingly appeared out of nowhere and exploded 20 miles above the city. While there was no direct impact, the explosion triggered a shock wave that damaged over 1,000 buildings and injured 1,500 people. If 2019 OK, twice as large, had hit, it would have caused far greater destruction. On June 19, 2004, NASA sent shockwaves worldwide. An asteroid named Apophis had reached a +1.1 on the Polaro scale, with an impact predicted for April 14, 2029. Global planetary defense efforts kicked in, but soon after, scientists revised their calculations. Apophis' trajectory had changed. The massive asteroid, roughly the size of the Empire State Building, could have devastated a vast area. Later, another collision warning was issued for 2068, but NASA has since ruled out any impact for at least 100 years. On May 4, 2009, the Catalina Sky Survey telescope in Arizona spotted asteroid 2009 JF1. Initial reports claimed it was pyramid-sized and posed a serious threat. But revised observations showed it was just 30 feet across, and it safely passed Earth. However, it's still monitored due to its unpredictable trajectory. 2022 EB5 was an astronomer's nightmare. On March 11, 2022, Hungary's Piszkesteto Observatory detected it at 7:24 p.m., and by 9:23 p.m., it had already entered Earth's atmosphere near the Arctic. Traveling at 10.6 meters per second, it exploded with the force of 4 kilotons of TNT. The shockwaves were felt in Greenland and Norway, while a bright flash lit up the Icelandic horizon. The big question remains: how could we defend against a massive asteroid on a collision course? Many think of the Armageddon method, where a crew blows up the asteroid. But in reality, that could send dangerous fragments toward Earth or disrupt other asteroids. Another idea involves gravitational deflection, using a satellite or spacecraft's gravity to gradually shift the asteroid's path. However, this would require years of preparation. Why we need to study asteroids? Asteroids are still a mystery, and we need to learn more about them.